Hey everyone, my name is Matt. This semester, I had the opportunity to blog about something that is important to me, but something I never discussed openly with others. That being my ADHD or attention deficit hyperdisorder. ADHD is a blend of both inattentiveness and hyperactivity. If you'd ask me which one I have more of, I'd argue hyperactivity, as I've worked diligently to be more attentive, though I still have my bouts with focusing. I don't think it took an official diagnosis from my doctor as a fifth grader for my parents to realize I was different. From anxiety that led to many nights sleeping on my parents' floor, to report cards and progress reports, with teachers emphasizing how I struggled with sitting at my desk, paying attention, but was always friendly and got along well with all my peers. Despite being a predominantly C student, I was able to graduate college in 2019 in 4 years after having attended 3 different schools. Don't ask me how I managed to do that, but I think it's totally fitting that I attended 3 schools in 4 years. Very ADHD of me, I know. As a kid with ADHD, I fixated on the things that brought me joy. Unfortunately for my teachers, it wasn't school or books. It was sports. I loved everything about competition, the teamwork, the grind of learning new skills, everything. I played football, golf, baseball, and basketball before choosing to focus on golf in high school. While my memory had much to be desired from in the classroom, I would be able to recite Super Bowl winners and the venues of the games played from the past 20 years without hesitation. Perhaps that is why my parents never seemed to be too worried. While I had my struggles, passion remained inside of me and it showed. While technically speaking, ADHD is a disability, I consider it a superpower because of the unique blend between passion and hyperactivity. If someone with ADHD finds passion in what they do and combine it with their hyperactivity, it will by far outweigh any other limitations. It's amazing for me to reflect back, and for how much I've grown, I really haven't changed that much. I still have my struggles with both anxiety and depression, but my hyperactivity helps combat these sensations, something I've learned to cope with. While I no longer play organized sports, my outlet became the gym and working out. I find myself working out twice a day, before work and after. I've noticed that working out before work helps me burn off jittery nerves and helps me stay engaged throughout the day. For me personally, the mental release I get is just as, if not more important, as the physical release and benefits. The biggest benefit I've realized from working out is I can cope with my negative feelings without having to necessarily medicate with a prescription. While some stimulants like Ritalin can be great for addressing inattentiveness, they also can cause anxiety and depression, something I struggle with as well as many others with ADHD. Having experienced working in an office environment, but now working full-time remotely, from the outside in, one would think that a person with ADHD would need accountability of having to go into an office every day to be productive. While that may hold true for some, it's the opposite for me. I found that 8-hour days in the office was grueling. Just like the classroom, except you could get up to use the restroom without having to ask. While routine is good for some, it can drive someone with ADHD insane and cause them to get bored and uninterested. Fortunately, being in sales, even when I was working in the office, it usually was only 3 days a week and the rest of the days were field days with customers. But now, the flexibility of being remote helps me decompress throughout the day, especially when things are stressful. For example, I can jump rope between calls, or take a call while on a walk if I don't need to be on video. You might think that's odd, but that's the way I'm wired. I actually find myself more attentive while walking around than just sitting behind my desk. I'm much more relaxed and comfortable while moving. While blogging, this has given me the opportunity to not only reflect on my own experiences with ADHD, anxiety, and depression, but it has also helped me connect with others from all over the globe who share the same exact feelings. In conclusion, I've learned so many different perspectives and ideas, and I'm truly grateful for the opportunity. Please feel free to follow me on my social media or my blog. Thank you very much.